Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Delhi Police files charge sheet against former JNU Students' Union President Kanhaiya Kumar and others in 2016 sedition case. Supreme Court not to intervene in investigation of Koregaon Bhima case, also refuses to quash FIR against Anand Teltumbde. Prime Minister Narendra Modi conferred with first ever Philip Kotler Presidential Award for his outstanding leadership and selfless service to the nation. Wholesale inflation fell to 3.80% in December, an 8-month low on softening fuel and food prices. World's largest congregation Kumbh Mela begins at Prayag Raj in Uttar Pradesh from tomorrow. 15 people feared killed in a cargo plane crash in Iran. In football, India to take on Bahrain in their final group match of AFC Asian Cup at Sharjah tonight, and Karnataka's Akshata Basvani Kamati bags gold in 71 kg under-21 weightlifting event at Khelo India Youth Games in Pune. Former JNU Students' Union President Kanhaiya Kumar and 9 others, including Umar Khalid and Anirban Bhattacharya, have been charge-sheeted by the Delhi police for allegedly raising anti-India slogans during an event at the Varsity in 2016. Delhi Police Special Cell filed the charge sheet in Patiala House Court today for initiating trial against them. The charges against the accused are related to various offences, including sedition. The other accused charge-sheeted in the case are Aqib Hussain, Mujib Hussain Gattu, Munib Hussain Gattu, Umair Gul, Rais Rasool, Khalid Bashir Bhatt and Basharat Ali. According to the police, the accused persons allegedly shouted anti-India slogans during an event on the university's campus on the 9th of February 2016. A Delhi police release said, names of other 36 individuals have been put in the list of persons against whom sufficient evidence is not available to launch trial. The Supreme Court today declined to interfere with the ongoing investigation in the Elgar Parishad Koregaon Bhima case. The Apex Court also refused to quash Pune Police's FIR against civil rights activist Anand Teltumbde for his alleged Maoist links. However, the 3-judge bench comprising of Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi and Justices Ashok Bhushan and S.K. Kaul extended by 4 weeks Teltumbde's interim protection from arrest granted to him by the Bombay High Court. The Apex Court said Teltumbde can seek regular bail from the competent trial court in this time. On December the 21st, the Bombay High Court dismissed the petition filed by Teltumbde seeking quashing of the FIR and granted interim protection from arrest for 3 weeks. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today received the first ever Philip Kotler Presidential Award at his residence in New Delhi. The award focuses on the triple bottom line of people, profit and planet. As per the award citation, Mr. Modi has been selected for his outstanding leadership for the nation. The citation said his selfless service towards India combined with his tireless energy has resulted in extraordinary economic, social and technological advances in the country. The citation also mentions that his visionary leadership has resulted in the digital revolution, including the unique identification number Aadhaar for social benefits and financial inclusion. It is enabling entrepreneurship, ease of doing business and creating a 21st century infrastructure for India. An official release said the citation also mentions that initiatives such as Make in India, Startup India, Digital India and Swachh Bharat have positioned India as one of the most lucrative manufacturing and business destinations in the world. The award will be offered annually to the leader of a nation. In Karnataka, the Deputy Chief Minister and Congress leader Dr. G. Parameshwar has said that the coalition government led by H.D. Kumaraswamy is safe and will complete its full tenure of 5 years. Addressing media persons in Bengaluru today, he refuted reports that a few MLAs who remain incommunicado may have gone to Mumbai. He said they will be back soon. Dr. Parameshwar blamed BJP for its alleged attempts to topple the state government. BJP, however, dismissed the allegation and accused the ruling dispensation of poaching their MLAs. More from our correspondent.
Both BSP and Congress are making allegations against each other of poaching MLAs. In the Assembly House strength of 224 MLAs, BJP has won in 104 seats, Congress in 80 and JDS in 37 seats. There is one BSP member apart from two others. The coalition government in the state has support of 117 MLAs, just above the magic number of 113. One of the Congress MLA, Ramesh Jarkiholi, remains out of communication since last few weeks. BSP MLA walked out of the cabinet. Independent MLA R. Shankar was dropped out of the cabinet. The political scene in Karnataka is surcharged and next few days are crucial. Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
The Act providing 10% reservation in government jobs and educational institutions to economically weaker sections among upper castes came into effect from today. The government notified 14th January as the date on which the provisions of the Constitution 103rd Amendment Act 2019 will be effective. President Ramnath Kovind had given his assent to the Act on Saturday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to Kerala and Odisha tomorrow on a day's visit. Mr. Modi will reach Thiruvananthapuram and attend a function at Kollam to inaugurate a 13-kilometre bypass connecting a stretch from Mevaram to Kavanad. Later, the Prime Minister will address a public meeting. The Prime Minister will offer prayers at the famous Sri Padmanabhaswamy temple. The Prime Minister will also visit Odisha tomorrow. During the visit, PM Modi will go to Balangir to dedicate several development projects. Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who is on a 2-day visit to Andaman and Nicobar Command, visited Campbell Bay today and reviewed the operational readiness of the command. The Defence Minister witnessed an operational exercise involving all the forces of the command off Campbell Bay in Great Nicobar Island. A report.
The exercise conducted near Campbell Bay included 10 ships, 6 aircraft and 700 troops of the command. The Marine Commando Unit of Indian Navy and Specialist Platoon of Indian Army displayed their operational capabilities. The minister also visited the southernmost part of India, Indira Point. In Port Blair, the Defence Minister was given a demonstration on jungle survival skills at military station Bridgeganj. Later, she inaugurated the second phase of married accommodation project for the troops of Andaman Nicobar Command. This is Mohsin from Port Blair for AIR News.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Inflation based on wholesale prices fell to an 8-month low of 3.80% in December 2018 on softening prices of fuel and some food items. The wholesale price index WPI-based inflation stood at 4.64% in November 2018. According to government data released today, deflation in food articles stood at 0.07% in December against 3.31% in November. The BSE Sensex ended over 150 points lower today on heavy sell-off by foreign investors after industrial output growth data dropped to a 17-month low. The rupee also weakened 44 paise against the US dollar. A report.
The Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange fell 156 points to end at 35,854. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange also slipped 57 points to settle at 10,738. The rupee also weakened by 44 paise to 70 rupees and 93 paise against the dollar. With Sanjeev Kumar Singh, Paul Thornton for AIR News.
The Kumbh Mela will commence from tomorrow with the Shahi Snan of Akhadas at Prayag Raj in Uttar Pradesh. All arrangements are in place for the Mela. Tourists have started visiting the holy city. Our correspondent reports that besides saints and seers, foreign tourists have also started coming to attend the grand event and are all praised about the arrangements made this year. A report.
Pilgrims from across the world are gathering at Prayag Raj for the Kumbh Mela beginning tomorrow. More than 12 crore people are expected to take part in event over the next 55 days. Mela officer Vijay Kiran Anand said around 1 crore 25 lakh devotees are likely to take holy dip tomorrow itself. 21 Snan Ghats have been set up. Special arrangements have been made for women devotees. 20,000 security personnel have been deployed for Mela. 40 fire stations and 12 NDRF teams have also been deployed and around the venue. A modern integrated command and control center has been set up for 24-hour monitoring through 1,400 CCTV cameras. With Shashank Kumar, MS Yadav, AIR News, Kumbh Mela, Prayag Raj.
Special arrangements are in place for the delegates of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas to participate in the Kumbh Mela. The Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is scheduled to commence at Varanasi on the 21st of this month. Around 10,000 participants are expected to attend the colourful convention. People across the country are celebrating Makar Sankranti today and Harvest Festival in some states. Makar Sankranti is seen as a celebration of the end of winter and also marks the end of the winter harvest in some parts of the country. The festival is known by different names in different parts of the country, with celebrations continuing for a couple of days. It is celebrated as Pongal in Tamil Nadu, Uttarayan in Gujarat, Bhogali Bihu in Assam and Posh Sankranti in West Bengal. An Iranian cargo plane coming from Kyrgyzstan crashed today while trying to land west of Iran's capital Tehran. 15 people on board are feared killed. An emergency official said 16 people were on board in the flight. The state media said fire immediately engulfed the Boeing 707 cargo aircraft after it skidded off a runway and crashed into a wall separating the Fath airport from a residential neighborhood. Images carried by Iran's state-run media showed the burned-out tail of the plane sticking out surrounded by charred homes. In football, India will clash with Bahrain in their third and final group match of the Asian Football Confederation Asian Cup at Sharjah tonight. The match will kick off in a short while. With a win and defeat, India are currently second in the 4-team Pool A, behind hosts UAE. A victory or even a draw for India today will get them a place in the knockout stage for the first time. Indian skipper Sunil Chhetri is also set to equal former captain Bhaichung Bhutia's record of highest appearances for the country at 107 each. Akshata Basvani Kamati of Karnataka has won a gold medal in the under-21 age 71 kg category in weightlifting at the Khelo India Youth Games being held in Pune. She heaved a modest 73 kg in the snatch and then failed twice at 76 kg, while her main rivals, Karnataka's lifter Lavanya Rai 79 and PH Roshni of Arunachal Pradesh with 77 built a handy lead. Stung by that reverse, Kamati opened with a successful attempt at 100 kg in clean and jerk and then improved it to 103 kg before failing at 107 kg in the next two attempts. The second one-day international of the three-match series between India and Australia will be played in Adelaide tomorrow. The match will begin at 8:50 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Australia lead the series 1-0 by winning the first ODI in Sydney by 34 runs. The News Services Division of All India Radio, in its weekly bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak, will bring you a discussion tonight on Swachh Sarvekshan. This can be heard on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. Listeners can ask questions to the experts sitting in our studio on toll-free telephone number 1-800-115767. Repeat, 1-800-115767. This program is also available on Doordarshan DTH. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Delhi Police files charge sheet against former JNU Students' Union President Kanhaiya, Kumar and others in 2016 sedition case. Supreme Court not to intervene in investigation of Koregaon Bhima case, also refuses to quash FIR against Anand Teltumbde. Prime Minister Narendra Modi conferred with first ever Philip Kotler Presidential Award for his outstanding leadership and selfless service to the nation. Wholesale inflation fell to 3.80% in December, an 8-month low on softening fuel and food prices. World's largest congregation Kumbh Mela begins at Prayag Raj in Uttar Pradesh from tomorrow. 15 people feared killed in a cargo plane crash in Iran. In football, India to take on Bahrain in their final group match of AFC Asian Cup at Sharjah tonight. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.